What's up guys, it's Lord Botha here with another video, and Mark Hamill can just not keep his damn mouth shut.
Shut up!
After only about a month away from telling people who are Trump supporters but also love Star Wars to go force themselves.
Not a great plan.
And releasing yet more banger tweets pointing out how deranged he is about said political candidate, Mark has finally decided to address his haters on his political ideals.
Yes.
This is the statement he released here via Twitter X. People in my replies accusing me of Trump derangement syndrome couldn't be more correct. I fully believe he is profoundly deranged and proves it on a daily basis.
Hiya!
I'm retarded?
Now, of course, Trump derangement syndrome is supposed to describe people who are deranged because of Trump and what he's done to the political system. They are people that can't stop posting or thinking about Trump and how he enrages them so. They are people fixated and obsessed with the idea of Trump and his potential to destroy democracy. Or at least that's how they view it. And Mark Hamill definitely fits within that category, and this is his lame attempt to try to spin this around. Mark, no stranger to lame attempts at humor on Twitter. This, of course, was his joke, trying to say that Trump has a small dick. Weird that he thinks about Trump's dick that much. That when he sees a sign for a hot dog restaurant, his first thought is about Trump's wiener.
Somebody just updated my status and said this penis sure is scrumptious.
Stop it. Get some help.
Mark, I don't think you're built for this. Let's be honest, Mark is an elderly man, and he roasts people like an elderly person does, making veiled innuendos and puns that are very obvious to everyone and honestly aren't funny because they've been done time after time again. And they're often easily turned around on the subject telling the joke, just as they are here. And another active harm that Mark is doing is to the businesses that support him. Here we have GinaCarano.net. Of course, Gina Carano locked in her lawsuit right now with Disney. And it states yet another example. Lucasfilm Star Wars. Why is talent treated so differently? Why is @Mark Hamill able to post without consequences another week and no public statement canceling him in front of the world like @Gina Carano?
Something ain't right.
Yes, most notably Mark Hamill and Mark Ruffalo, the pair of dimwit Marks, seem to be posting with impunity their political opinions, such things that Gina Carano was fired for.
It's Hollywood, baby.
So with every post they make, they seem to be burying Disney further within this lawsuit. Perhaps the worst thing Mark has done by attaching himself to such radical politics and posting so freely his thoughts on radical politics and political candidates that at least half the country have major support in, is that he's further mired Star Wars in modern day politics, which drives a wedge between the fandom and thus drives a wedge between fans and the IP. It's hard to tell which has been more destructive at this point to Star Wars as a brand. Mark constantly posting about politics and making Star Wars inherently political when people think about it, even when it comes to the original trilogy, or Kathleen Kennedy for the constant terrible content she and Lucasfilm have turned out during her tenure. But let's have you be the judge. Go ahead and drop who you think is more of a damage to the Star Wars brand long term, Mark being hyper political or Kathleen Kennedy's horrible content creation.
Great, and will you be voting for the giant douche or the turd sandwich?
Drop it in the comments. If you liked this video, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, I appreciate you listening to all of it. We'll talk to you again later.